I can explain. I got a redesign. Okay, so today I want to talk about this video over here and how I think I would fare if I was put in the same situation. Oh, and later in the video, I'm going to talk about this comment over here and more specifically the part about me playing the role of Sans. So no flowy, I guess. So before we get to the fighting, who am I fighting? Well, long story short, yeah, you weren't expecting them, were you? So before the fight begins, I'm going to go over their abilities and how they know. Okay, so like I was trying to say, Frisk, where did you get that? Where did you go? No. Okay, we can actually start the video. Okay, but in all seriousness, I actually do think I can take them in a fight, and I want to present my case on why I think that. It's just that I want to say a few things first, so skip to this part of the video if you don't want to hear me yap for a few seconds. Okay, so I know I'm supposed to be a storytime animator, and I'm sorry if I kind of disappointed you, because that's what you probably came here for, but I just want to be able to like do stuff that I still find, fun, and I want to establish that early on in my channel so you guys can just, be used to me like doing stuff like this. So, and I already know just by talking about this alone, I'm going to have every single person in the Undertale community just banging on my door, but that's a risk that I'm willing to take. But why talk about something is going to be controversial? Like, why not just make an entirely different video that everybody can just agree with? My opinion matters, boy. So like I was saying before someone gets hurt, interrupted me, and then gets hurt. Before I start fighting, I need to know who I'm fighting, and more so what they can and can't do. As many of you may already know, this is Frisk, and if you don't know who they are, then you're just going to be kind of lost during this entire video. Alright, so Frisk possesses the power of determination, and trust me, this is going to be very important later on in the video. And by later, I mean now. So with this, they can do things such as reset and, just start things over. And with load and save, if you didn't figure it out by now, it allows you to save a point in time and then load that point in time. Basically, it allows you to go back in time just in case, like, I don't know, let's just say you die or something like that, I don't know. Oh, and I want to make it very clear on who I'm fighting. I'm fighting Frisk, the human, not the player that's controlling them. Otherwise, all I have to do is... See what I mean? Also, I want to mention something else. So, Frisk has an established soul, like, we know they have determination, while, I don't have an established soul. Like, I'm still a regular dude. Although in their universe, every single human has some sort of soul trait or something. Otherwise, they got very lucky with their kills. And I can't just choose some random soul trait, because who would have thought determination could have done all this? Like, let's just say that I chose perseverance or something. Like, who's to say that perseverance just won't, like, give me hacks or, like, some sort of luck just so I can persevere through my life? Like, do you see what I mean? And I just don't want to take determination, not because I'm not, like, a determined person or anything. It's just that I feel like it's kind of like cheating in a way. And for that exact reason, I decided to do something very smart. I'm gonna go in without any soul traits. And the thing is, I don't even think I need them. Just hear me out on this. So in Undertale, usually you fight with your souls. So get out and die. I just have a small little question. Who said I have to fight with my soul? Like, for example, just because I live in the Wild West doesn't mean I need to challenge somebody to a duel whenever I want to fight them. I can just use my hands. And here's the thing. I've noticed that Frisk can't even force anybody to a soul battle until, like, Char's at level 20. And remember what I said? Until Char's at level 20, not them. And who am I fighting? Them. So the people that did play the game, they still probably don't understand what I'm yapping about, and the people that didn't play the game at all and are just watching me, thank you. But why are you here? Okay, here's a quick rundown for you. At the beginning of the game, you get to name the fallen child, which turns out not to be Frisk, is actually Chara, and you can figure this out because at the end of the pacifist route, which is actually the canon route in my opinion, Frisk is like, bro, why do you keep calling me Chara? My name's Frisk. Call me that again and I'll reset this entire game. Okay, I'm kidding. They didn't say that last part, but the theory goes, well, it's not even a theory at this point, it's just a straight up fact, but the fact goes that whenever you kill somebody in Undertale, Chara's level of violence goes up, and that's actually what level stands for, level of violence. But anyways, the higher you get Char's level, the stronger they get. And the stronger they get, the stronger you get. But at the same time, you get a bit weaker because they're slowly taking over your body. And it gets to the point where when you get them to level 20, they give death like back off and decide to fully take over your body and just kill Asgore. Why does this matter? For simplicity, it's just because of this scene right here. Okay, here's why out of all the scenes in Undertale, that specific one is the one that I need to go over the most. Problem number 1, Frisk just forced Asgore into a soul battle. We can tell by Asgore's face and words that he does not want to fight us, but yet we kind of forced him to. Wait a minute, I thought only monsters could start soul battle. Don't interrupt me. So yes, like I was trying to say, I think only monsters can force people into soul battles, and my reasoning for that is because they're mainly made up of magic, which allows them to do stuff like that. But at the same time, Frisk is a human and not a monster, so how can they do that? Well, my simple answer is, they can't. Okay, so I know that's a bit confusing, but let me try to explain that better. Frisk can't do, any magic and stuff, but I think Kara probably can. And here's why I think that. So after Chara jumped into Mount Ebott, they were found and adopted by Azrael, Toriel, and Asgore. I don't think it's out of the question to think that they probably taught them magic since they were raising them as a monster and all that. So maybe, just maybe, they taught them how to force someone into a soul battle. And that's what we saw happen there. So that wasn't Frisk that forced Asgore into a soul battle, but that was Chara. And since that was Chara that forced Asgore into a soul battle and not Frisk, that means I'm in the clear soul battle wise. But the question was, what can Frisk do? And since they don't know how to activate a soul battle, that means it's just gonna be me versus a 10-year-old in the overworld. Oh, sorry, a 10-year-old with a knife. I think the main and only reason why monsters decide to fight in the soul world is because, well, humans are pretty strong, and since the monsters are only made up of magic, well, they're probably gonna be pretty easy to cut through. But at the same time, in the soul world, everybody's equal unless you're soul, and never mind. Turns out human souls are stronger. Well, there goes that idea. But like I said, it's just me versus a 10-year-old, and even though I'm just a few years older than them, I'm still pretty sure I can take them. Like, I'm bigger, I'm faster, and I'm stronger, so all I have to do is just slap that knife out of their hands and then just hit them with the
breast, wing, thigh, drumstick, neck, bone, collard green, coleslaw.
And no matter how many times they come back, nothing will change. But what about the gun? Oh, you mean the empty one? What about the boxing gloves? Oh, same thing. Okay, well, what about the stick in the ballet shoes? Really? A stick? Also, I've been kicked by a 10-year-old before. They don't kick that hard. Pan, the dagger, the knife. All very heavy and all very slappable out somebody's hand.
You want what he's having?
If they're running at you like they did from Undying, yeah, sure. But listen, I'm going off of strict feats that I saw from the game. And the only feat that I saw is that they can't run. I can run behind them and before they even have the chance to turn around.
Like that.
Nothing they can do. No matter how many times they come back, there's nothing they can do. And the thing is, I won't even get tired of it because whenever they reset, everybody loses their memories. So I'll just keep doing this over and over and over again. And I can tell if they reset or not based on their movements, like if they try to counter a move that I haven't even done yet. And all I have to do is just change it up. They can't win. Now with that out of the way, for the moment that we've all been waiting for. Okay, so before you say anything, I'm going to include soul battles. Yep, clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. And believe it or not, this is going to be an absolute stomp in my favor. Why? It's because Sans is broken in the overworld or in the soul battle world or whatever you're going to call it. He can teleport, he can give you karma, he has gaster blasters, he can summon bones, all of that. And the thing is, he doesn't put them to good use. The main problem I have with Sans is the fact that he just doesn't do this. Out of all the other ways, like he probably could have teleported you to your own attack like when you tried to hit him or something, but out of all the other ways, all he had to do was just shrink the box and then just pull up a bone and it would have been that simple. I know you were probably hoping for this, part to be like super long, but the thing is, it probably shouldn't be because Sans is so broken, he just doesn't put his abilities to good use. But then again, he was just probably trying to like get you to quit the game before it's too late and just give them a happy ending on the fastest route. Like before you finish the genocide route, otherwise Charge is just gonna go like, I'm sorry, are you trying to live a life of peace and forget all the horrible things you did? Ha, not on my watch. Wait a second, that actually works. I guess this entire time, Sans just wanted you to like start the fastest route again before it was too late. But I don't really know how to do an outro, so tell me what you want to see down below. I like I said, I want to do story time stuff, so bye.